Marcellus Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you, and this is a special edition. I actually have more than one coach on. I'm going to start on the top left, ladies first. Coach Jess Weaver, York Suburban, Lady Trojans. Below me here, Coach Jason Getz, West York Bulldogs. And of course, Denton Senft, assistant coach, York Suburban. Thank you guys for coming on here today.
Yeah, appreciate you having us.
My
And
pleasure.
I'm going to start with, no problem. I'm going to start with you, Coach Senft. You're a former West York coach. We have the big game tonight. Obviously, the West York Lady Bulldogs travel to York Suburban. Gigantic rematch of a game you saw on Sports Shooting Stars earlier in the season. West York got the win on that. Both teams coming in with just one loss in the Division II, and this has district ramifications. But tonight's whole theme is bigger than basketball. Coach Senft, can you tell us a little bit about the fundraiser we have going on tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like you said, tonight's going to be bigger than basketball. So, obviously, for everybody that knows in the area, Carrie Schmoyer, who is part of the Bulldog community, the Spring Grove community, unfortunately had something pop up New Year's Day, in which the Schmoyer family's been going through a lot lately. And it was just one of those things. I spent 13 years in the West York program in some capacity coaching. Now on my third season here at Suburban, but I got to know the Schmoyer family as Ella and Addie were both coming through the program. Brian, of course, joined the middle school staff, so really got to know that family and see the impact that both Carrie and Brian have had on multiple communities across District 3. So when tragedy comes up, the biggest thing you can do is have communities pull together. So I talked to Coach Weaver. I talked to Coach Getz, Coach Mark Kime as well, the other assistant over at West York, and knew that we had to do something together. The night couldn't be any bigger. I knew that there would be a big crowd already. So no better way to kind of give back and say, hey, we're all in this together. And rivalries can sometimes breed the best community relations when it comes to taking care of those you care about the most. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm really looking forward to tonight.
Wow. Well, I actually reached out. I went to Spring Grove, proud graduate, 1995, and reached out to a friend of mine who works with Carrie. And, he just told me that she's the kind of person that just lights up the room. The kids there and the faculty are just, missing her so much. So, you guys all doing this just means so much, I'm sure, to the Spring Grove community. Coach Weaver, you and Coach Getz have had some battles. I mean, districts last year, seems like almost every game comes down to 2 or 3 points. What's it feel like to come together as one with a big message like tonight's game?
Well, I think when I first heard the news, I think the one commonality that, Coach Senft and Coach Getz and I have is that we all have daughters. I think for a moment you can pause and realize, how important it is, to have your own kids, to have healthy kids, to have healthy family members, and that really, strong connection between a mom and daughters, I think is something that all three of us realize the importance of. So I think when you hear about, these things happening, it forces you to put basketball on pause a little bit. It makes you realize that, the game is much, much more bigger than wins and losses and rivalries, and championships and divisions and things like that. I know Addie and I know the Schmoyer family. One of our freshmen, Caden Wirtz, is a really good friend of Addie's. They played AAU together. Our paths have crossed in the AAU circuits in the spring and the summer. So we just immediately wanted to help in any way possible. Again, I think all of us, when the whistle blows, you're going to see two teams compete really, really hard. You're going to see, two coaching staffs coach really, really hard. You're going to see the kids play really hard. But at the end of the day, win or loss, it's our, obligation really to help teach these kids that, life is bigger than the game of basketball. And, rivalry or not, this is a chance to be there for each other, to support communities, to support crosstown schools, and things like that. So it's a message not only to our kids, but to the entire community that we can be rivals, but we can also come together for the greater good.
That's awesome. Yeah, for sure. Well, I can share this. I know you guys put up the flyer, I think today, if I'm not mistaken, about the wristbands, and it's going to have York Suburban orange, West York blue, and you can buy them tonight's game for just $5. There's also going to be jars there as well where you could put donations in. And I just wanted to share that I went on caringbridge.org, where Brian's been putting some messages up, to everybody about Carrie. And, he said that he just put away some Christmas stuff, and it was a rough day. And then he saw that flyer and he just said, wow. So I just want to say, you guys are making a difference with this. And Coach Jason Getz, what is the message to the Bulldog Nation when it comes to this fundraiser?
Oh, with this fundraiser, we've been helping out any way we can with family. But, if this is an opportunity to use it as a platform, the message goes out to the Bulldog family to come out and support the family and do what they can to just again, they're special to us. And I know they're special to Denton, and Jess has had, her ties in with the family too. It's just, tragedy does not discriminate against district or school colors, things like that. So, if you're able, I know the weather wasn't really participating today, but get out there. You can go on Caring Bridge and you can donate. There is a GoFundMe page and donate. I know people are already reaching out and saying, I don't think I can make it, but can I get some wristbands as well? Denton, you might have to order some more. I mean,
hey, I'm all for it.
And if you get out to the game, that's a bonus. That's a bonus, and you see a pretty good one too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, after that last game that was back and forth a little bit, that was at West York and came down to a gigantic 3, I think, by Dahl there. But I said, sign me back up. I want to do this rematch. And Sports Shooting Stars, we were scheduled to be at another venue. There's a lot of big games going on tonight, but as a family, as a Sports Shooting Stars family, we decided, look, this is bigger than basketball. So we'll be out there as well. So if you can't make it, you can watch it on Sports Shooting Stars. And like we said, the caringbridge.org page has all the info, but if you can make it, come on out. It's going down tonight at York Suburban. Guys, anybody else want to jump in? Any other comments? Anything else you want to say?
Well, you did say that, the last game was pretty big. Maybe we should have Shooting Stars do more girls games.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I like it. I like it, Coach.
I don't know.
I tell you what, though, I am a believer in girls basketball. The difference, and I know there's, everybody says, well, athletically, but both your offenses were just running like well-oiled machines, handoffs and just ball movement and defense. There was a lot of players that deserve BLM hard hat player of the game for hustling. So yeah, like I said, sign me up. I'm there. It's going down tonight. Come on out. And Sports Shooting Stars, yeah, we're growing as a family, so we definitely want to do more girl games. That's for sure.
Love that.
Well, hey, best of luck to both you guys, all 3 of you guys here tonight. Come on out, get the wristbands. Appreciate you guys coming on.
All right, thank you.
We'll see you there tonight. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Contact us, sportsshootingstars@gmail.com.